The only way that we can help our society and put some value into our society is to actually work on ourselves, improve ourselves, and make ourselves a more capable person. However, for some reason, still, it's the hardest to actually look at yourself as someone who is worth taking care of, or who is worth the improvements and good things in life. Have you ever thought why? Have you ever thought why it is very difficult for ourselves to care for ourselves? We often look at other people with much more sympathy than we do to ourselves. We give them much more credit to fail. We always try to support them when they're going through some kind of a dark period, but we don't show that same sympathy to ourselves. And I believe the reason for that is because we are deeply self-conscious. What does being deeply self-conscious actually mean? It means we are deeply aware of ourselves. And most importantly, we are deeply aware of our flaws, our inadequacies. Most of the times, our insecurities are just coming from the things that we think we are not capable of. And no other person than ourselves are aware of these inadequacies as we are. And most of the times, we tend to even exaggerate these inadequacies and these shortcomings, let's say. And when you're aware of all of these things, all of these shortcomings, these flaws, these capacity to do wrong and capacity to do bad things, because all of us are actually capable of doing bad things, and we do bad things, sometimes voluntarily, sometimes involuntarily. When you're aware of all of these things, it actually becomes hard to take care of someone so miserable, right? So what should we do then? Because of all of our inadequacies and our capacity to do wrong, should we just corner up somewhere alone and die? I don't think that is the right way. I think we should voluntarily choose to do the right thing, even though we have all this capacity of wrongdoing. We have all of these inadequacies. Because what would being good and making the right choices mean if that was the only thing that you were capable of? If you were completely innocent, if you were completely pure, let's say, if you were completely naive, then choosing to do the right thing consciously wouldn't mean anything, because you don't have the capacity to do the evil anyways. You don't have the capacity to do the wrong thing anyways. So what's the value in doing the right thing if that's the only thing that you're capable of? But as humans, we have the divine capacity of knowing the right and the wrong, and the capacity to do the both right and the wrong. So consciously making the right choice and doing the right thing, telling the truth, and choosing the path forward where you work for yourself so that you become a more capable and more competent person for both yourself and for other people, I think that's the right way to live. And that's something that grows you as a person. That's something that gets you closer to heaven. So if we are going to come back to the beginning, being self-conscious actually means having a choice, having a free will. What are you going to do with your inadequacies, with your capacity to make all the wrongs in the world, to do evil? What are you going to choose to do? Like I said, you have two choices. Either just look at all your inadequacies, all your capacity of wrongdoing, and just get into a cynical mindset of you not deserving anything. Or you accept that you have inadequacies. You have the capacity to do wrong things and capacity to do evil. but yet you make the conscious choice of doing the right thing anyways, moving forward anyways, and creating a meaning out of all of this. Your flaws don't disqualify you from becoming better. They are the reason that your choice to become better actually matters.